This August, I shall be offering a 5-meeting seminar in 2 works by James Joyce, Dubliners and Portrait of an Artist as a Young Man. Now, it may seem a strange jump from John Milton to James Joyce, from the 17th century to the 20th century. Actually, I think there's a certain kind of coherence, perhaps even logic. My first literary love, was James Joyce. What I discovered, what I concluded really in returning to Joyce systematically, were the great continuities between John Milton and James Joyce. Both were revolutionaries. Now let me be very specific about this. Apart from politics, apart from social attitudes and so on, I'm speaking of literature. Both Joyce and Milton took the received canonical literary forms of their day and reworked them. They tore them apart and put them together in radical, innovative ways. And nowhere is this renovation, nowhere is this really revolutionary achievement more in evidence than in the 2 works that we shall be reading. What Joyce did in these 2 forms, the short story and the education novel, what he did was to infuse them with a seriousness that was distinctive, that was altogether new. He was very conscious about this. He said about Dubliners that those stories were to advance the civilization of Ireland. And in those stories, he sought to create a polished mirror in which the audience could see Ireland, Dublin, Ireland in all its history, really. He's comparably explicit about what he intends to do, although it's indirectly stated, in Portrait of an Artist, and really in all of his work. He has Stephen Dedalus, who is an alter ego, really, of himself, toward the end of the novel, as Stephen is about to go forth, about to leave Dublin and go to Paris to embrace his destiny as a novelist. He has Stephen say, "I'm going forth to encounter the reality of experience for the millionth time," and that in his work he will seek to create the uncreated conscience of his race in the smithy of his soul. Grand, elevated ambitions indeed. The performance, literarily speaking, is dazzling, just dazzling. Both works are miracles. So if you have, or think you have, an interest in exploring the miracles, consider joining the seminar. It will not be boring. It will be engaging. In fact, I can say, because of Joyce and because of the literary works that we shall read, it will be exciting. Thank you very much.